Alright, Screaming Demons RC, SDRC, back in the shop again tonight. Continuing on with our SDRC VITAVON Promoto bike build here. Tonight we're going to be putting the servo, the stock servo. I did have the servo saver from VITAVON ordered. Unfortunately, I ordered the wrong one. I ordered a 25 tooth and this is for a 23 tooth servo. I could put a different servo in, but I think I'm just going to order the other VITAVON servo saver, and I'll keep the one I got. I'll order the other one, the 23 tooth, and put it on this. I'm going to use the stock plastic one and continue to use that for a while until I get the other one in stock. So we're going to slap it into the, what do we have here? This is the VITAVON front bulkhead. This is the part number is PROMO52. And so that's for the front bulkhead. And it comes with bearings in it. I actually took one of the bearings out, took this bearing out of it, sorry, because I didn't need it. I already had the bearing on the bottom of my, where is it? On the bottom of my stem for the neck. Here we go. Another bag. These are all open from me weighing them. I opened each bag so I could weigh them. And you saw that in the last video. So this here is the bottom triple clamp. It already had the bearing on it, so I didn't need the one that came with this one. So now I have a spare one for the bottom, so that's bonus. They have fluid inside of this neck here. I'd have to show you all the parts to it. When I assemble it, you'll see the fluid that they have in here, I believe, is really thick silicone fluid. It's like a 2 million, I believe it was. I don't have any 2 million. So what I'm going to have to do is, the thickest I have in my shop tonight is 7,000. So we're going to put some of that in there and see what it does. I'm sure you guys can write in and tell me my steering is going to be sloppy, my front end is going to be sloppy. Yeah, you're probably right. So let's see what it does. We're going to put it in anyway because I don't have anything else and I'm not waiting. I'll take this apart again and fill it up with the proper weight fluid when I get it. But I'm not waiting to do this project just for that. So I got to get this bike together. I got other things going. We're going to finish off this. So I'm just going to put some 7,000 in there and be done with it. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to mount this servo in there. So let's get her done. Alright, as I do, and you guys, if you follow my channel, you've seen me do many times, is anytime I get brand new bearings that have a rubber seal in them, I pop out the seal and I fill them with SDRC lube, bearing lube. Let's pop this bearing right off that triple clamp for this. So you just put the razor blade tip in there. Suggest not using a brand new one because brand new ones are damn sharp and they'll slice your seal right up. Using old one's fine as long as it still has a good, decently sharp tip on it. You're not going to have a problem getting in there. This one looks like it's pretty good, nice quality bearing. Way to go, VITAVON. This one's pretty packed with grease already, so we're just going to run a quick little bead around it just to make sure she's filled right up. Because I'd rather have a bit more lube than less lube. Who likes less lube? Lube it up good, right? Pop that seal back in there. Give her a couple spins. Whenever you do that, make sure you always put the seal that you opened inward so that the dirt is not going to be getting at the seal that you did pop out. And there we go. She's all good. Now, like I said before, this neck does have, it's a fluid filled neck kind of, and you'll see what I mean. Like, oh, there's a lot of space in there. Is that the bearing for that? What's going on? Maybe I got the wrong bearing. I'm gonna have a closer look at this. Hold on. Where's that other bearing? Here's the bearing. Ah, bigger bearing. Let's see now. What is going on here? What is going on? Interesting. That goes in there. Must be a spacer. Okay. What am I missing here? Okay, we're going to take a pause here for a second. All right, we're back, and I figured out what's going on here. Okay, this bearing with the black seal came on this triple clamp, right? That's if you buy the triple clamp set to put on your stock Losi bike, that's what you need the bearing. VITAVON, though, because they're awesome, they up the size of the bearing in the bottom here. So we got this big bad boy now, right? That's why it had this bearing in there. So we're going to take that bearing out. We're going to take this bearing off, that black one. And we're going to pop open this red one. We're going to give it some lube, some extra lube. Pop, come on, baby. Let the good times roll. Be gentle. All right. Ooh, she's all gooped up. She's all gooped up with white stuff. Ooh, she's looking nasty. We're just maybe going to leave that in there. And we're not going to add anything to it because I don't want to contaminate that, whatever that is. White lithium grease, I would assume. We're not going to contaminate that with my lubricant here. We're just going to leave it in there and roll with it. So let's give it a bit of a clean up with a semi-clean rag here. Clean the residue off the outside here anyway. So that fits in there. Should go onto there. Bam. All right. We're good. We're golden. That goes to there. Boom, boom, bam. All right. I think we're good, good, good. Now what are we missing? We're missing this here. We're missing this. This is the bolt, through bolt for your neck. Goes up into the bottom there. You can see it's a squared hole there. You can see this thing's all tacky and sticky looking. That's because it has that 2 million weight or whatever it is on there. And it's sticky. It's really sticky. So I don't know. This adding this 7,000 might not do definitely what it's supposed to do. I'm not thinking it's going to work. But like I said, I'm not stopping this build. I'm putting it together and I'll take it apart later if I got to. Well, should I put some lube on that thing? No, because that doesn't spin. That's good. All right, we're putting that like that. Good to go. Hopefully I'm getting all this in the camera there. Now let's check it. Let's just do a dry fit here. This sits that way because this post fits into this slot right there. Okay, you can see that. Hopefully my camera's picking that up. Okay, so I actually decided to dump some this 7,000 in there. I just put a bunch in there. Filled it up till it was going to basically run out the other side. So it's, you know, just across the very bottom. It's kind of level there. And now what I'm doing is I'm just rotating this this neck around, sorry, bulkhead, front bulkhead, and letting it kind of coat the tube on the inside of this so that when I put this in, it's not going to get pushed out by the bearing. So here, we're just going to, sorry, off camera. We're going to slide this in carefully. So it's hopefully not pushing too much of that lubricant out the other side here. I'll take my finger off. Let's see what we got out the other side. Not too much. Yeah, not too much. Looks all right. Looks okay. A bit, but I'm sure that no matter how you do that, you're gonna make a mess. It seems like a messy kind of a project there. So clean that up a bit. Okay, top plate here for the triple clamps right here. This is a beautiful piece. Very nicely done. VITAVON across the top. You can see there, just machined in. These are beautiful parts, I tell you. Somebody said, "Oh, why'd you get just the silver, the raw aluminum, the boring color?" And I said, "Well, I like this color. When it does start to fail and look bad and get scratched up, not fail, sorry. When it starts to get scratched up or marred or rubbed, you don't have any nothing to polish off, right? Nothing, no anodizing to scratch off. So this is going to look good for a long time, a real long time." And I'm stoked with that. Oh, that's cool. Right across here, you can see it says VITAVON there. VITAVON 7075. So cool, man. My bike is gonna just be the TITS. You know what that spells. All right, let's get some more parts going on here. Am I talking when I should just be building and fast forwarding? Maybe you guys won't even hear this. Whatever, I'll just ramble on to myself then. It's all good. Make sure we Loctite that up, but not too crazy. It was kind of hard to get out in the first place. But we're still going to Loctite it up because I don't think we want that sucker coming loose. Now, let's see. Can I tighten this up fully with those? Yeah, I guess. But I don't have my forks in there to tell me where to tighten it, so maybe I'm going to have to pop something in there just to keep them suckers straight. What do we got here? It's kind of the same size as a fork tube. Pen? Nope. Bigger jiffy? Nope. Screwdriver? Nope. Might have to get the forks. Yeah. Might have to just get them forks to plop in there. Wouldn't that just be too bad, eh? Have to put them forks on. I don't really want to right now, so let's just tighten her up somewhat. Just so we got it somewhat tight. And I'll make sure it's loose enough that I'll remember to tighten it up. Okay, that's looking pretty sweet, eh? Look at that. Look at that. Thing of beauty. All right, let's continue on. What's the next part? All right, we're just mowing down packages here. We're just mowing down packages. What do we got next that we can bolt onto this bad boy? I think this sucker goes on there, doesn't she? I think it goes right here. Boom, boom. Yeah, I think it does. I think it does. I could be wrong, but I think it does. What else do we got in here? This piece. This unit. So we got the front suspension mount. And we also have the crash structure here. Let's put in the front suspension mount first. It's small and looks like it could go on there without too much of a headache at all, you know. Just get it on there, get her done. All right, let's check this little beaut out. Obviously, she sits. I can't even remember how this goes. I took it apart like a couple days ago now. Let's see. Well, I think we're missing something for this baby. Let's see. What are we missing? What are we missing? That goes into the shock. This goes into the shock. This pivots on something. Pivots up front here, I guess. Guess I should have paid more attention how this sucker went together, eh? I could always look back through my videos or I guess get a manual out or something. Well, that's no fun, is it? I think you'd want to see that part, eh? Hold on. We're going to pause for a sec. Let's get the manual out. All right, had a quick glimpse at the instruction booklet here, the Promoto. It's got not too bad of a parts breakdown and instruction manual there. So what we got to do is we got to pop out these two screws here, get the right driver, the 2.5er, 2.5er driver. Pop out these two screws, and that's where this little front suspension shock goes right here. Boom, just like that. All right, so we gotta get some Loctite on those because they're going into steel screws, going into aluminum. So make sure always put some Loctite on those because they will back off. Then you'll be sad when your shock starts falling apart, falling out. Buddy's saying, I told you so, should have Loctited it. Steering servo protector. Steering servo protector. There we go. And the number is PROMO50. And that's this beautiful piece right here. Hold it back a bit more. That's beauty. It says VITAVON across the top there. VITAVON and 7075. Beautiful. The underside. Nice machining marks. Oh, there goes my Loctite. I just love nowadays all this, you know, machining. You just get such cool lines to it all. Just a thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. Alright, that sucker goes right there. To help me with locating some of this stuff, how it goes back together, I'm actually going to install this piece next. It's the crash structure for the Promoto MX. PROMO03 in silver. That's this beautiful piece right here. VITAVON across there, 7075. Look at that. Beauty. All machined out. Looks identical to the stock piece, except sweet as billet. Alright, so this piece goes right here. Boom, skiddity boom. I know where that goes, I'll tell you that. So we're going to put that there. I'm going to tighten these screws up a bit more. seeing as I can now. These ones anyway. The instruction manual and like that you get with this thing, very vague. Very vague. That's whatever though. It's all good. It's all good. I can figure it out. Ain't my first rodeo. Put some pieces onto the chassis plates maybe. What about, I'm going to go with this one because I want to put the motor and stuff in. So what do we got here? This piece is the skid plate. This is the bottom piece. This is the next piece we want here. Not the skid plate, but we want the front upper skid plate. Let's pop that baby out. Now this sucker goes... I've started putting on some parts to the frame here to make it a little easier to source things here and where things are going. Just gonna put this into here. Little grommet here goes into the chassis right there for your wires. Dip down into there. It's the small little things for locating things sometimes. Like right now I'm gonna just, it's a simple thing, but I'm gonna do it. Put this the battery connector onto here, which takes up 2 holes and gets it located into its position. Start holding this getting this bike put back together piece by piece here. Like I said, it's not a big piece, but it's got to go on anyway, so put it on now and it'll help me hold the parts on to the chassis and locate other parts where things go, where things don't go. Alright, let's get the other one started. Hopefully you can, I'm gonna get this in a bit better angle for you guys here. Let's see if I can spin this around a bit. You can see better what I'm doing here. Basically I'm just putting this here. Mine's an XT90. I think they come with a EC5 is what they are called, connectors, but I run the XT90s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to flip it over and get the motor wires just started. Just started. Okay. This all just kind of flops around in your hands here. Until you really locate stuff. So there's where the speed control, okay, so that's the right side, which are those 2 small screws there. Boom boom. Okay, which I'm gonna put in, keep my speed control from flopping around. Now, let's see. Where's our motor screws? There's right here. Don't have to worry about putting Loctite in right now because we'll set the gear mesh later. We're just going to get the motor put in. It's not flopping around like I said earlier. Well, let's get a few more parts put on tonight, and then we'll call her an evening. Come on, baby. Let the good times roll. Alright, I've stuck on this front here piece just with one screw. It's a temporary part I'm putting on right for now, part of the video. The screw actually holds on the plastic cover that goes on the side, so I'll be taking that back out. It's just to hold this on in place for fitting and getting my placement right. So I wanted to have a look at this. So this piece goes down there like this. This piece goes here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that piece on, I guess, wrong. Unless this swivels down into place like this. I don't know, but I'm gonna have to look deeper into this. What is going on here? So that's that. This, and that, and that. Okay. Okay, now I got it right. I think. Maybe. That goes to there, that goes to there. That goes to there, that goes to there, that goes to there. Is that right? That is right. Okay, I got it. Nice. So this, and this goes like that. Boom. Alright, now we're flying. Okay, look at I just made a major breakthrough. Okay. So, it does go the way I was thinking, and I was correct, which is kind of amazing. That's awesome. So we're going to put this like that, and that, and we're going to screw this on tonight, and then we're going to stop this video for the night and continue on in the next video. So I'm going to get a couple screws in here, get this baby held together, get some Loctite on that. Don't you turn off on me, screen. Bit of Loctite on that one. That one goes right into... Lining this stuff up can be a bit of a chore, I tell you. But once we got her all together, that's when the fun begins. Alright, sorry about the camera work if it gets a little close here, but I can't let go to do the camera, so hopefully it's at the right spot. You guys will just get good. There we go. You see that screw going in nicely there. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna just, oh wait, let's untorque it so we can get the other screw in, which is this one. Put some Loctite on that. Why the Loctite? Come on. I mean, I like this Loctite tube, but sometimes it's hard to get stuff when you don't have an extra hand. Guess I'm just getting spoiled, because back in the day, I was spilling Loctite everywhere, probably. Okay, let's rock you back. Find that. My camera's telling me I only got 10% battery. So we gotta wrap this video up. That's when you know you gotta stop recording for the night. Camera's gonna shut you down. It's all good though, because we are getting there. We are getting there, boys. So that's good. That's good. Okay, so we're missing a screw there. Not a big deal, and that might be something else. We're gonna have to look into the instructions to see what goes on there. But we're gonna wrap this video up for the night, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this build. I know it's taken me a bit of time. This is a really somewhat complicated build because it's a complete teardown on such a new style vehicle that I'm not used to working on. And but we're getting her. We're getting her. She's going together. It's gonna be a beauty. Thing of beauty when it's done, I tell you. And I can't wait to get it back on the track here at the compound, ripping around, giving you guys some more videos and showing you what you can do with this Losi bike. But anyway, we're gonna take off. So if you got anything out of this video and you liked it and you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Throw me a thumbs up. Appreciate that too. Leave me any comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, and give you the real deal with what we got going on here, man. You guys have a good night. Thanks again for watching. And as always, Screaming Demons RC, SDRC, we're out.